Every person we study on this channel offers a map for our own lives, if we know how to read the terrain. Today, we're looking at a man whose life provides an extreme case study of massive impact, personal destruction, and intentional rebuilding. Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history through a potent combination of raw athletic genius and pure survival instinct. Tyson forged that instinct on the brutal streets of Brooklyn, where projecting absolute intimidation was a requirement just to survive. But building an empire on survival mode alone comes with a hidden cost. He achieved global dominance long before he developed the emotional maturity required to manage it, making his early version of success unsustainable. Tyson famously noted that everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. For a long time, his plan relied entirely on throwing the punches. When unchecked momentum collided with an undisciplined mind, his entire system broke down. This diagram illustrates why the business of Iron Mike collapsed. His early career shows emotional intelligence deficits buckling under external success. Lacking impulse control, he projected childhood trauma as rage. Combined with massive wealth, his stress handling turned into destructive self-soothing. He also struggled to differentiate genuine allies from manipulative opportunists, exposing himself to severe financial exploitation. And when his physical dominance inevitably began to decline, the invincible persona he relied on crashed with it. This lack of a foundation led to a public rock bottom, marked by bankruptcy, incarceration, and intense legal turmoil. The question became whether a mind stretched this far past its breaking point could ever recover. The turnaround began with a harsh realization. Tyson recognized that his mind was not his friend. He pivoted to a new arena, the daily struggle to control his own thoughts and put them in their place. He had to redefine what it meant to win. True success required stepping away from external dominance and choosing a path of radical self-honesty and strict internal discipline. To reconstruct his identity, he turned to social-emotional learning, transforming internal aggression into strengths like self-awareness and empathy. He applied this by taking accountability for his past and intentionally developing a compassionate understanding of suffering. Stepping away from the Iron Mike persona provided the mandatory prerequisite for building sustainable strength and mental peace. The results of this internal work were immediate and practical. He demonstrated resilience by rebuilding his life out of public disgrace, and he put in the hours to mend fractured relationships with his family and peers. He replaced his reckless coping mechanisms with disciplined habits. Daily meditation became a structured outlet to maintain his mental peace, providing the stability he lacked in his youth. A visible proof of this shift is his dedication to caring for pigeons. This therapeutic routine requires extreme gentleness and patience, contrasting his earlier life. This psychological healing directly drove his modern business renaissance. Instead of selling anger, he learned how to openly share his vulnerabilities, turning his hard-earned perspective into successful podcasts, shows, and speaking tours. By conquering his own mind, he achieved a level of success in his post-boxing life that is more lasting and more meaningful than any athletic dominance he ever held. Today, Tyson operates as an authoritative speaker and storyteller, actively using his perspective to keep young people from repeating his mistakes. He embodies a specific set of leadership skills for youth empowerment. It starts with authentic storytelling, sharing raw, unpolished failures transparently to connect with people who are struggling. He frequently honors his early mentor, Customato, to demonstrate the power of a mentorship legacy. It serves as proof that a single caring adult can change a life's trajectory. He also models a reinvention mindset, proving that a person is never permanently defined by their worst moments. By normalizing the expression of fear, he teaches emotional literacy, showing that true purpose and self-mastery hold far more value than simply projecting power. The core lesson of his leadership is clear. No matter how toxic your past environment or how massive your mistakes, you retain the ability to rewrite your own ending. Take a hard look at the foundation you are building right now. Without strict discipline and an uncomfortable level of self-honesty, any external victory you achieve will eventually collapse. Tyson warns that fear is the greatest obstacle to learning, but also your best friend. He compares it to fire. If you can control it, it can cook for you. If you can't, it will burn you and everything around you. You have to feel comfortable being uncomfortable. True strength is looking at your own flaws, doing the work you hate to do, and actively becoming the champion of change in your own life. If you are ready to grow, subscribe, follow, and join our community. Find our full library of stories on YouTube under Wisdom for Your Day. Stay resilient, and remember to be yourself. Everyone else is taken.